couple of months ago, I saw a video about a famous FBI quote. It goes as follows: every single person is worth a cup of coffee. So I have done around 20 minutes of research, and I have found a video of, his name is John Kiriakou. I don't think he's the person who said the quote. It turns out it also wasn't from the FBI, it's from the CIA. But I was researching about him. I saw the video about, I'll pop it over here, about some guy in Al Qaeda. I don't know what that is. Well, it was some sort of secret mission. Anyways, and turns out it's supposed to come in 2 days, or tomorrow actually. Yeah, tomorrow he's going to come in Cyprus. I found the post on Facebook and I went ahead and searched for tickets. I mean, I thought it was going to be a public event, but I guess it's not. Anyways, now the tickets. Now there's some cocktail events and everything. I don't really care about those ones. There's a student access ticket, but I'm not a university student. I'm just a high school student. So I went ahead and found the number. I called them. This nice lady called Nikki picked up, and I am waiting for her to call me back to let me know about if I'm actually able to come. Otherwise, I will pretty much just buy the John Kiriakou fireside chat. Now, I'm not sure what this is going to be exactly, but it's the cheapest one at 75 euros. Otherwise, the student access ticket is 175 euros. To be honest, I hope I am able to get some sort of access, whatever it is, to this, because I'm very interested. Anyways, about the story itself. As far as I saw, it is just pretty much that you should be open-minded about people and be able to actually learn something from them, because every person carries something you don't know. And if you treat them with respect, you're able to potentially get to know something or learn something new. Now, that is probably the simplest way of putting it. There's probably a lot more depth into it. And there's actually another thing that John Kiriakou explains over it. Just listen, being able to listen to the other person so you can actually understand him and possibly also get an advantage over him. Now, that plays a little bit part in psychology and everything, I understand, but it is a very interesting topic, and I really want to go, even though it is genuinely just the last moment. I don't even know how lucky I am to actually be able, because on the 8th of May, that is, what day that? What day is that? So today is Tuesday. So is that Friday? Oh, I'm not sure. Let me just check. So yes, the 8th of May is a Friday. Now, I'm not going to be going to school on Friday, so I'll be able to make it to Limassol because that's almost at the other end of Cyprus. So I'll be definitely going. I'll see how I'm going to be coming back, because that is another concern of mine. I could technically go just to Larnaca and find my way back home another way. That is still possible, and I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll go alone, maybe I'll be able to grab some sort of a friend with me to have some company, but the main goal is to actually learn something, because he seems like a very interesting person and someone who I can actually learn a lot from. Currently waiting for her to call me back. I'm back with a quick update. So Nikki has just called me and she said that I am eligible for the student discount. She recommended to me to get the 2-day. I will get it as long as I set up everything right to actually be able to go there, because I need to be able to go there, since since that's the main point. Morning. It is the day of the trip. It is currently 5 a.m. I have just gotten ready. Don't mind the mess in my room. And we're about to start to go to Larnaca so I can get a bus to go to Limassol. I have just arrived in Limassol. I've gotten a coffee and it is 20 past 7. So I got around half an hour to kill. I'm gonna just drink my coffee and I'm gonna head to the hotel. I have just arrived and there's pretty much nobody on the first year. So got some time to walk around. So since I don't really have anything to do, I just headed to the bathroom. Now I got half an hour. Nobody has shown up. It's just me. And I'm just walking around and everybody's just doing their job. So since I was super tired after the Diaspora event, I didn't really get any videos of me talking about it. So I'm going to be explaining what I did, how it was, as I am actually watching and seeing all the photos again and everything. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'm in my car trying to edit it. Since there was music at the coffee shop I was at, I couldn't really edit it over there. Anyways, so over here I am with John Kiriakou. I actually got to meet him. He recommended a book to me. It is The Psychopath Next Door. I'm actually looking forward to buying that book. I'm going to be going to a shop nearby to see if it's there. Otherwise, I'll just order it online. The event was incredible. I genuinely cannot advise anybody against going there because it was just so nice to be there. It did not feel forced. Nothing felt forced. Everything was pretty much it was up to you if you'd like to go anywhere. Nobody forced you to go into any of the rooms where people talked. It was just so calm as well. Everybody was nice, everybody was respectful. That is a very important thing for me. And everybody was welcoming as well. I actually got to meet a couple other people other than John Kiriakou. I'll show photos, but I won't say any names. I'll possibly blur their faces as well, just in case they don't want to be online. They want to be here in my YouTube channel because I haven't not asked them. So I will just put the photos of me, but I'll blur their faces. It was really something else. Of course, I've never been to such an event, but my thoughts on it are only nice. And I have actually been invited to another event, which is separate from this one. It is a Doers event in Cyprus. It is again in Limassol, and it is again for 2 days. I'll be attending that as well. Final thoughts just to close everything, so I don't want this video to be too long because it's already like 7, 6, 7, 8 minutes or however many of it is. Doing this genuinely opened up so many different possibilities in my life. As a 17-year-old, of course, not everybody's going to be getting every opportunity that they have, because if a 25-year-old had gone there with my experience, probably would not get the same feedback. Since I am at such a young age, I have the advantage that people are interested, since not a lot of young people actually want to go to such events or are actually interested in their future. Of course, people are willing to help, but that is not the only thing that I should rely on. I need to do things myself. And that's why I actually went to this event. I had to take the initiative to actually go there. And people congratulated me for that. A lot of people actually said, props to you. I respect that. I actually thought of a couple of times that I was something better and everything. Not from the people. I mean, I'm not like I'm better myself. I'm better. I'm getting better, I guess you could say. That is probably the right terminology. I get reminded very often of one very important quote. At one point, I was a big Marcus Aurelius fanboy, I guess you could say. I really enjoyed reading his book and in general, his quotes. And I still do, just not at that level. But one thing that has stuck to me is that Marcus Aurelius, at one point, he had, I'm going to call him a worker, that his only job was, every time Marcus Aurelius got a compliment, the job of his worker was just to whisper in his ear, "You're just a man." If you have not gotten the point of that, it is to keep him humble, keep him down on earth, realize he's not a god, he's a person. No matter if he's an emperor or whatever, he's still just a man. He still bleeds. Well, that's it for today. These are my thoughts on this event. I'll probably make a bit more detailed video, but this is a general vlog day, I guess you could say, of everything and of all the people I met. I have just a couple of photos with just a couple of people because genuinely my whole time was spent talking to everybody. And genuinely, I probably had around 20-30 minutes from the 12 hours I was there, except in the morning, that I was not speaking to people, or if I was at one of the rooms where you can really speak. But even there, I met a lot of people. Well, that's it for today. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to see you in my next one.